Good morning. Last couple of days we've been talking about the resurrection of Jesus. This morning I'd like to talk about what followed that. It's the last chapter of the book of Matthew. We're going to start in verse 18 and read through the end. It says, "And Jesus came and said to them, 'All authority in heaven and on earth has been given to me. Go therefore and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and the Son and of the Holy Spirit, teaching them to observe all that I have commanded you. And behold, I am with you always to the end of the age.'" So there's three things I want to pull out here that Jesus talks about. The first thing is he says that all authority in heaven and on earth has been given to him. He's absolutely all powerful. To have authority means others will obey, things will obey. He has power over all the earth. He's in control, and there's nothing more superior than him. Second is in verse 19, he says, "Go therefore and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them." So he tells us, and this is a reference to all of us, that we are to go and share the gospel. We're to go and tell others about Jesus Christ. It says of all nations, so whether that's here at home or whether that's somewhere else, we're to share, which is an interesting thing during a quarantine. So we get a little bit creative, whether it's a video devotional, whether it's making phone calls, or whether it's just talking to your neighbor. You need to find a way to still be spreading the gospel. And the third and final point is in the last verse. He says, "I am with you always to the end of the age." So Jesus being all powerful and having all authority and telling us to go and to spread the gospel, he then follows up by saying that he is with us to the end of the age, which is encouraging because it might be frightening to talk to someone else. It might be frightening to try to tell someone else about Jesus, but he reminds us that he's with us always. So to know that we have the most superior being on our side backing us as we try to share the gospel is encouraging. So get creative today. Try to find a way to share that with a neighbor or a friend. Love you guys. Miss y'all.